What up? What up, everybody? This is Kevin, and welcome to another edition of this show. Thank you for being here. As you walk in, please do hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, please, by all means, hit that subscribe button. Won't be the worst decision you made this year. It won't be. Uh, so in the chat, Big Dog Prod dropped by to give a comment, but I'm pretty sure that is probably around that was 11:34 and this show is supposed to start at 11:45, but it is 12:18. And I'm talking about Eastern Standard Time, for clarity purposes. We got RPM in the building. What's good? And we got Phil Brad. You right? Fire. Fire. I think they call you Phil Rad in the chat. Yeah. Just to let you guys know that the serial disliker button masher is already dropped by. So okay, so I'm gonna have play this PSA real quick, and I'll be right back.
A warning. Warning. If you hear something that makes you upset on the broadcast, true, opinion, or otherwise, you are free to sign off or go to another channel. If you can't, please contact the displayed number below to seek help. Trolling and hate watching is more serious than you think. Now back to our scheduled broadcast.
I want to let everybody know who visits this channel and participates in the live chat that the moderators do not power trip whatsoever. If you got a grievance with me, do not be afraid to comment. You will not be timed out. You will not be blocked from the channel unless you say some really blatant, disrespectful shit about someone dead or, coming here with that bullshit. Like, I can't keep people off each other about kids and such because kids have become a conversation that people want to have, like, as far as making extremely horrible judgment calls. But I really, this is the last time I'm going to ask this channel ever with any panel list or anything. Or, I mean, if I can avoid it altogether and just have straight up people over here, that'll be fine. But I mean, if niggas want to nig, there's other channels for that. Based on what I see around this space. And I mean, it seems like that's a hellified content strategy to be dirty as fuck to each other using words. But I just don't want it to ever have to resort to that over here. I do not condone, you know, talking about kids in a very gross way. Yeah, it's you can mention anyone has kids, but it's like, look, if you gonna sit up there and try to be low down with it, it's just something. And if that kind of thing keeps you away from the channel, because the Facebook group, they went to other places because I didn't allow that shit in the Facebook group either. So it's just a little code that I have. If you want to sink low on somebody else's channel. If you're entertained by that, then um, look, that's a character issue with you. I'd rather not sharing it. If feel free to super chat, cash app, whatever. I mean, but if you're gonna be that low down, I don't need people like that over here. You know what I'm saying? I get in here to and expect to be treated how I treat other folks. I don't talk about your kid. I don't talk about your dead parents or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't come up here and this is me as a person asking you, for anybody that tunes in. I'm talking about replay gang. I'm talking about members. I'm talking about live chat people. I'm talking about people in the clouds. If you somehow object and disagree with what I just said, then you can unsub. You can go to other channels if you want to sit up there and be low down little pieces of shit and talk about people like that. You can focus on the person. But all that childish your kid this, your dead grandma that, your dead parent that. Nah, I'm good. If you think this is a boring channel because of it, fuck you. I don't care. People have their opinions. They can call this a boring channel. They can call this a coping channel. But one thing they're not going to call this is a place that attacks kids and disrespects and denigrates the dead. I mean, if it's a dead slave master, I'll let that slide. A dead racist, a dead, rapist, the actual guilty one. People like that, I don't care. But I mean, like, if they just like, if they're just a person that, is just a normal, you know, human being, then, take that shit somewhere else. I mean, shit. I can't control other channels. Other channels are safe spaces for illogical ass people who think they're logical. So, I mean, it's gross. And no, for those who thinking, oh, where did Kevin come from with this? It ain't it ain't that anybody did it to me lately. I mean, I know I showed a comment the other night, but I see that as light. I mean, this is whatever. Yeah, she makes straight A's. You fucking bitch. That's why I'm on late night talking like this because she sleep. If people have to know that, do I have do I really have to tell people that? Adults, full grown adults. Like, no, I come to YouTube to YouTube. I mean, content creators should do the same. Show where your true talent lies. Shoot. Feel rad on Twitter. All right. What's up, Art New Stall? I mean, shoot. I mean, same people that do that dumb shit always try to take spaces like this for a joke. They can't take nothing serious over there. I mean, but y'all know how it is. You deal with things as black men. I mean, like, and I'm not hating on anybody content strategy, but I mean, like, people watch folks who argue with dumbass dudes about whether a man wearing a dress is gay. I mean, that's a small slight. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I'm just saying. It's like y'all be asking for these striking conversations and shit. Some of you, not all. That's an instance where you can look for the not all statement. Striking conversations. I mean, we have some interesting conversations that usually lead nowhere. I mean, there's some information, really good information, if you listen to what some of the brothers are actually telling you. But I mean, damn, the majority? Damn. Mm. It's kind of that path of least resistance thing. Oh boy. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a good week or had at least a good start. If you had a rough start to your week, I hope it ends well. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, you should be, if you are in here or have been in here, you should have pressed like by now or dislike. You know, can't win everybody. So yeah, still at 5 likes. There's 8 watching. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, shout out to black men who got some sense. Those of you who got a little sense, those of you who got a lot of sense. I'm not gonna co-sign with the really, really stupid ones because you should. Because you shouldn't. Is that simple. It's easy to not want to be included with another group of people. It is very easy. So just want to let you guys know that that you can be an individual. You can have your own thoughts and you ain't got to go with the collective of a group. And don't say you're about that and then you act the extreme opposite because we have a tendency to do that. Mm. Some of us are scared to be called out. Others, we beckon the call. So, yeah. Uh yeah, so what's going on in this world? So, everybody thinks that the German girl is possibly the next, I don't know, uh more hardcore version of just pearly things. Something like that. I'm just kidding about that, but there are some complaints going around this space because I covered it the other night, and not only have I seen some commentary, I was tagged also. It was a very harsh critique of whatever went on that show. Which I mean, people like that are easy. They're very easy. I mean, I titled that on purpose. German is the new black with a question mark because you can feel free to say no. People always think you mean yes. It's crazy. It's crazy. People always think you mean yes. I mean, when it's a question, it can go both ways. Like, say, for instance, when I asked the question, do the women of the space hold the black manosphere? People could have answered yes, or people could have answered no. I was going to take either answer, but my answer was no. No, no one owes you anything. And sometimes people act in a way that would suggest that I would have said yes. And a lot of that comes from the mentality of feeding into mess. Because I believe the reality that I know that 90% of us may know, and that may be me being very generous, is that there's not any hope for, it's not any hope for our people. I'm not saying that in a defeated sense. What I'm saying is that I'm not saying that there's not a chance. I'm just saying that we're at the point in history right now where we have to be completely proactive. And most of us ain't going to do that. Most of us are still waiting for something to happen, as in how we cast our vote. You know, it would make a hell of a difference if people started locally and kind of worked their way up and research candidates thoroughly. My parents did it. Shoot, I do it somewhat. I don't discuss it up here. You know why I don't discuss it up here? Because, I'm not as astute as other individuals. I know that's not my area of expertise. It's Bunker TV. Bunker TV wants his wrench taken. That's why he got that emoji right there. And he has vowed to do everything he can and say whatever he can. But what I'm saying is, guy, you haven't really jumped up there. I mean, the thing is, you have to be creative. You can't resort to the kind of shit that I condemn, like the little Negro, the nigga logic or whatever. Um, just keep trying, man. I mean, be ruthless enough. Okay. Uh, yeah. It's a Tommy Sotomayor is the best YouTuber ever. You're getting close. Fuck Tommy. I mean, Tommy, yeah. He did he made things possible that other YouTubers in general could see, but he ain't king black man for it. I mean, shit. And other people were doing it. He just did it with his style media. And no, his style ain't my style. His style ain't a many content creator style. He just one of the people that let people know that they can do it. A lot of people indeed said if this dumb motherfucker can do it, then I definitely can do it. I mean, shit. I don't think that he should try to put the fist in the air and say, "Oh, that's me. All of this is because of me. A bunch of grown men are my bastard children." No, nigga. His take on that Sonya Massey situation is wild as fuck because it's just like the tasteless motherfuckers I just got through talking about. I mean, there are people that realize that there's no hope, that there's a dumpster fire to be had. So they try to be as controversial as possible. They resort to degeneracy for views and such and whatever they got to do. I mean, uh, saying it's for views is kind of a cop out because I like to, make people accountable. I mean, make me accountable too. I mean, find something. But people ain't shit. Like it just what it is, man. And the more hair raising, the more controversial something is, it draws people. It's just the nature of the beast. And people speak on integrity and people speak on selling people out and shit. And they turn around and do the same fucking thing. They do the same thing they complain about everybody else doing. If it's a content strategy and you making money off of it, I can't knock it too much because we gonna have to learn how to blame ourselves as a people for some of the shit that goes on. Mm. And yes, I participated in it. Yes, I am a human being. I am a part of this space. I am a part of the problem. I am, however, part of the solution as well. I just have to show you. People can just come up here and speak all day and play characters but, it's hard to be the same person you are to everyone else on camera. And what I'm saying is, for me, this is sort of a difficult run, but I like it difficult. I like to turn up the difficulty. I mean, I'm a damn near 50-year-old man and I still turn up the difficulty on video games. Oh, you're 47 and you play video games? What is it with black folks in video games, by the way? You got that group of people, you got plenty of gamers out there, but you got that group of people that think you're being a nerd or you're being some type of what's that word they like this they call people a word they can't fucking prove because they have no actual evidence. What's that word? Incel. Another denigrating term to people that white people came up with that black people love to use. That's the truth. Incel ain't come from no black person. Fuck out of here. Yeah. But black people love to claim everything. I mean, some of the things that we did invent, it is what it is. It's factual. I'm not gonna make fun of that. But some of you mother earth motherfuckers, oh man, we invented the chimney sweep. Like, okay, I mean, if you can prove it, right? Shoot, man. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a great week. You know, for me, it's like any day above ground while I'm playing my video games. Who you you're playing video games. You talk about playing video games on YouTube, and you try to raise a straight A student, huh? Like, yeah, yeah, nigga. Yeah, I can do that. I'm a grown man. I can own a PlayStation. Like shit, like, niggas. Niggas lack some niggas lack the hand-eye coordination to play a video game, so they try to project that shit like it's somehow making you an incel. And you know, most dudes are broad led anyway. You know, you had that little social media campaign that when we were talking about men play video games. And the fucked up part about that is there are women that play video games too, like idiot ass heifers and idiot ass pookie ass motherfuckers. Man, shut the fuck up. You know, not everybody's gonna grow up to risk their lives on a street corner. Like, fuck out of here. Carlton Wade one was good. Dudes that talking about dumbassery last night. I had someone send me a news story. I think I'm gonna cover it on this channel too, man. Because you know I'm thinking about back to that dumbass shit Clue Channel was talking about last night. Oh, we're all American. We can't think in race and fuck out of here, man. Like I don't want to hear this shit. I mean, I don't use it as a kickstand for my life or anything, but I mean, still, it's like in the most egregious of senses, it still exists. I mean, you ain't gotta. I am proud of one thing that happened in that story. I am proud of that, and you know, and there's something else I'm gonna talk about. Let me write that shit down. Write that shit down because I forget that shit. Mm, let's see. Hold on one second. Crying every time. Sorry about this, guys. I know. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's gonna be a story. It's gonna be a great story, nonetheless. Uh, Indigo Flow, long live Don Jizzle. Kamala Harris is not black at all. She looks good, like horror movie from Crazy Lady Inside the TV. Oh, okay. I think you talking about The Ring. Uh, hmm. Less on social media, the better my days go. Too much missing disinformation, tether, hyena, and male babble. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I mean, and shit. Sometimes, like, I don't dismiss any race. Like, if you talking about male babble from other blacks, I get it. I'm not so surprised anymore if I see a white person being racist, but a black person co-signing with it, that's a different story. And there's many different ways to do it. So I'm not just talking about one or two ways, like, you know, oh, why that dude over there voting Republican? Not that. You know, shoot. I want to say something about voting the other way though. Make sure you're doing the right thing and just not to, you know, don't do what they do. That's what I say. Don't do what they do. Don't vote just to make somebody mad or for symbolic gestures or whatever. Or thinking that you're gonna get something out of it because I mean, our complaint every year is we're not getting anything out of our vote and things can't happen overnight. So I guess the less you expect the better. Which contributed to my indifference. I mean, I'll still do it just based on principle alone. I actually do it because other people had to die for it for the dumbest of fucking reasons because they just wanted to exercise their right to vote. I do it because of that, but I'm not going to be mad at you if you vote either way. You can vote for Kamala Harris, which I don't get. You can vote for Donald Trump, which, is like the way people ride hard for Trump like that is that you forget that this guy's still a white dude. So I'm more apprehensive than the normal person, you know. Kamala, not like us. I mean, I have to put it in a term that is more widespread. I'm tired of hearing not like us, but hey, some of you understand it out there. Because there's one thing that I understand is that I don't do these shows to talk to myself. Oh boy. So, all right. Yeah. So anyway, just just I mean, not insulting people's intelligence, just not gonna go there too much. Motherfuckers, and since I'm here, I don't ever bring this up, but I'm bringing it up tonight. I'm gonna talk about marriage a little bit in the sense of how it's perceived in this space. Because if anybody should speak on it, it's a married man. Single people, okay, you're human beings. A lot of people that listen to this program are single. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying some dumb shit like you're not welcome here. This for the marriage discussion, because you need to hear this shit too. Shoot. Mm, got nightish. What's good? What's good? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How's proceed in the space marriage? There are some misconceptions that would suggest if you are a married man, you should not be on YouTube, especially in this space. Yes, I'm human. Yeah, of course I am. I'm human, but I'm Kevin. I'm that guy. Marriage, there are some misconceptions that if you are married, that you should not be in the black manosphere. You should not be doing content like this on YouTube. You should not be talking about women. If you have a daughter, therefore, yeah, yeah, all of that shit. There are some misconceptions that it takes a certain kind of person to be a part of these black YouTube spaces. If I am married, I should be making married man content. And you've heard me express time and time again, for those of you who actually watch, that I've said, no, I'm not going to do that bullshit. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. It's none of your goddamn business. And every time it seemed to me like you expose any element of your family, that there's going to be some immature dumbass that will use it against you. Like, just. I'm sorry. You are. And why are you suggesting to me that you don't have a life? I mean, come on. My thing is that people got things going on in their life that they need to be thinking about more than some motherfucker that they barely know, because you know me a little bit, you know, to know to know everybody, intimately. And if you find intimacy in these YouTube spaces, hey, more power to you. Love is love. And I focus on the man and woman aspect. So I mean, do y'all. Whatever you do y'all. Shoot. Who am I? But you don't have to be me. You don't nobody ever said that anybody can pull off being me. Be something else. Why should I tell you, hey, married life is awesome and it has cream filling and all this other but that to me, it talk about it in any form. I mean, unless you are a straight up entertainer. And I do watch entertainer YouTubers who are married couples. Yes, I do. Believe it or not. I just don't use the content because it's their content. When it's completely original, you can critique it, but I mean, shoot, I believe a single person, whether they're aspiring to be married or not, can do that kind of content as well. Give a damn if you're married or not. Shit. Do what the fuck you want to do up here. If you a boss and you carry yourself like a boss in your real life, you're a boss on YouTube. Shit. I don't care. If you wanted to always find a place to juggle apples and shit, and you want to make YouTube videos about that, if that is a content strategy that works for you, bingo. But I'm not gonna juggle apples and have my wife catching fucking apples and throwing them at me. No, like the fuck out of here with that. Marriage is a taboo of the manosphere. Why? Why? Because it's supposed to be a relationship space. We have conversations about relationships, and I mean, yeah, you can have those conversations about interpersonal relationships. Shit, can't have them at work. I mean, some people do, but depending on what kind of job you got. But the thought of black men sharing anything outside of acting like a fucking robot, like it, that's taboo in any space. Shoot. Mm. 36 minutes into the broadcast. Let me see how many likes I got. I mean, I'm not begging, but I mean, it is for the algorithm. I got 19. All right, great. Thank you guys. If you haven't pressed like, hit that like button. It's for the algorithm. It's not for my ego. Because see, when you hit dislike, I celebrate the motherfuckers. Yeah, I don't see, but yeah. What else I got to say about marriage? Oh yeah, yeah. I did say this in the past. Make sure you got enough money to get a divorce. For those of you who didn't hear when I said it the first time, dead ass serious. Make sure you got money to get a divorce because you never know. What's the word on that student that got stabbed at ASU? I've vaguely heard about that. Let me know. I mean, let me look it up real quick. ASU student stabbed. Oh, stabbed. Oh wow, died. Gone. Tiana died. Let me put it on the screen because Art New Style. Uh, uh, I think I mentioned this before, but I grew up like a stone's throw from Alabama State University. We cannot keep nice things around here, man. Like that's sad, man. 21 years old. Share the screen. Yeah. I don't come from the perfect city. My city is wild as fuck. It's it's reality I came to excuse me. It's reality I came to realize when I moved to Georgia and I heard that, a club that uh a lot of violent history happened at. I used to go to that club, but I even witnessed a fight between gang members. And a couple of them got really bloody, broken glass. Some guy took a chair and took the chair leg and rammed it into a guy's forehead. Oh man, I cannot imagine living in that state of mind. It must be torture from day to day to want to hurt somebody that maliciously. And then like a lot of fights happen over women, man. And like it be because of some dude trying to holler at somebody girl but I mean then just oof, it is just people cross the line and that alcohol, pussy, emotion, man, it's bad combination in some settings. Tiana Dye from Alabama State University was stabbed to death on July the 14th. The 21-year-old would have been a rising senior studying to become a dermatologist. Oh, she wanted to be a skin doctor. Uh, the Georgia native was heavily involved in organizations and a student athlete. One of her organizations was the NAACP chapter at ASU. They have released a statement on their Instagram page expressing their condolences. Mm, uh, the chapter spoke positively about the loss of their member. Whenever called upon to serve, she did so willingly with a smile that could brighten any room. Dye's mother, Danielle Luckett, has organized a GoFundMe in honor of her daughter. But let me see. Okay, this was just yeah, they didn't give any details as to was she being robbed? Was it a fight? Uh, okay. All right, here's People magazine. Mm. Uh Forever Bliss. Kiel Bonner, what's good? Who killed Tiana? After honor student is brutally stabbed to death. There are no known suspects. Wow. Wow. There are no suspects. So they don't know the motive. Clanton Avenue. Ooh. Clanton is rough. Clanton's pretty rough. I don't know. I haven't been down there in I mean, it really driving around there, but if that's the Clanton Avenue, yeah, Clanton pretty rough. An investigation is still underway, and no suspects have been identified. So this was This was article was published on July 23rd, 2024. Damn. Wow. Let's see. Let me type Tiana die. Let me see. Tiana die. See if anything comes up. Yeah, I have a article talking to a mother. Uh, oh, oh, she was from Atlanta. Mm, she was from Atlanta, and she was going to be Fairburn. Yeah. So yeah. So I mean, there's no. Yeah. Rest in peace. Definitely. Rest in peace. Definitely. There's no suspect or anything. It just randomly happened on Clanton Avenue. Where was she? She said less than half a mile from Alabama State University's campus. Good Lord. That means she was just walking. She was just walking. Like she that could have been anything. She could have tried to walk to the stove. Like, you don't know. Just anything, man. That's just crazy. These people, there are people out there that have absolutely zero respect for human life. You know, the vulnerable, the the vulnerable sometimes are the ones to go first, and like I'm talking about physically vulnerable. And it's I think Tupac's mother said this. She actually said this: "If they can touch you, they can kill you." Something she always told her son. Yeah, it's a shame. That's why they say do things like use the buddy system, never go anywhere by yourself. Stuff like especially for young ladies. Use the buddy system. Some I got taught when I was very young. Although a couple of us didn't listen to that shit half the time. I mean, yeah, what up? Got Coffee Nino in the building. So so let's see. Where where was I? Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Well, let me expand more on that. Yeah, yeah. My city has a real problem. Seriously, Montgomery, Alabama. I mean, it's not like when I was growing up, and then it started to get a little bad. You know, maybe when I was in college, but see, being from Montgomery, I knew how to navigate the streets anyway. It's like when people come from out of town with that stuff, man. Nah, look, dude, calm down. and I'm not, and I'm not saying, well, it's kind of a mix. It's kind of a mix. I'm just kind of talking about things and stuff. Yeah, but Art Newstall brought up the student at Alabama State University. They got stabbed to death. She got stabbed to death like half a mile from the campus. She was on foot, and she was it's the thing is about Montgomery, Alabama, is that it's become a rough city. It's not somewhere I want to raise a child. Like I'm sincerely saying that it's not something that I would recommend at this point for anyone. I would just say that there's not enough families. There's not enough, of the local government that is hard at work to improve things. I mean, it's kind of hard to do that when like I said like 20, 30 minutes ago, we're living in a time where we have to is paramount that we have to use proactivity, and people won't use it. They want everything done for them, and then when somebody finally does something, then they don't want to take care of the shit. And then stuff like this happens, a student getting stabbed, and they're like, no suspects, none. That's scary. That's some scary shit. Oh yeah, about that club. Yeah, I didn't even complete that thought. Yeah, the city was going down. Like I said, these are fighting the club and everything. But I knew it was a rap when we finally had a rapper from Montgomery, Alabama that was about to break out and hit mainstream success. And I don't think anybody remembers Doe B. He was he actually was being pushed by Ti. Frank Ski in Atlanta was his manager. I know everybody watching don't aren't familiar with these names. I mean, just look up Doe B, DOE, and then the letter B. He has a song called "Let Me Find Out." Yeah, and I like that he was getting put on, but one night in December he went to that club. I mean, club had many names. One name was Top Flight. Another name was the Rose Supper Club. I mostly went there when it was the Rose Supper Club around college age. I think I was like 20, 21. I was getting in the club 20 years old buying alcohol. They weren't checking for ID. That shit was awesome. I mean, shit. That shit was awesome. So yeah. Yeah, it's like Alabama State University was right there. So it was like Saturday night after the games, man. Whoo, great times. Great times. Just like, look, you could just if you was the type that'll get on the dance floor with chicks and stuff, man. Hey, I was that type. Shoot. For I'm talking. I ain't talking like that. Trying to move and shit. All that sauce. Nah, shoot, motherfucker be doing the conga and shit. I ain't talking about that type of club dancing. I'm talking we sit up there like I don't know if they even still do that. I don't know what clubs do these days. I ain't been out in that scene in years and years and years. I actually stopped going to the club because there was so much fuck shit going on. Like motherfuckers getting shot and yeah, shit and they always looking for niggas to rob by who's spending the most money in the club. Yeah, I know a little bit of the game. I ain't ever do that shit, but like then motherfuckers fighting over women, fighting over hoes. They get drunk, man. Who get that pussy, man? Who get that pussy, man? No, nigga. Fuck. She gonna fuck who she wanna fuck. Shoot. But that was what happened to Doe B was years and years later. He got killed. Another dude in there got killed. A girl celebrating her birthday that night got killed in that club. So it was a famous rapper, a girl celebrating her 21st birthday, and another dude. All three of them got killed. And then, like I say about young black men, I used to say this quite often. I'm like, they just waiting for your dumb ass mugshot to end up in the newspaper because you stupid as fuck and hyper emotional, and your daddy with his other kids, or if your daddy ain't got kids all around the damn city and he trying to run and hide, like them type niggas. And you know how I know? Because I've been in the areas these guys have been. Shit all over the fucking place. Shoot. Usher's always in that club. Ti too. Facts. Facts. Shoot. Dobie, a girl celebrating a birthday, and another dude died just for trying to have a good time. Dobie, he didn't learn the lesson. Once you get any kind of form of success, man, get the fuck out of there. She was talking about that the other night with the crab restaurant owner, Chad Dillon. Shoot. Chad Dillon made some money in Buckhead, Atlanta, and was shot in the middle of the street. And word on the street, it was over some street beef. Unless I heard that on this show. I don't know. I think I read it somewhere. I read it somewhere. Yeah, that he got shot over some street beef. It's like what? I mean, 33 ain't too old for something like that. I think he was 33, 34 years old. I think it's 33. Yeah, people often thrive off getting close to stars, and when they see them, they want to hurt them because it's the thrill of capturing them. Or they hating because they think these motherfuckers got money spilling out their damn pockets, and it could have been them. Jealousy a motherfucker too. Jealousy has killed many, many people. Shoot. I always tell this story, MC Hammer, why he don't go to the hood. Because you become famous. You go to the hood with your brand new sports car, parking in your mama driveway, come back outside, the tires been slit. Because people hate that shit, man. There are people out there that hate that. So everything's got to be a goddamn dumpster fire. And people love a dumpster fire. The mentality of the community that worships the drug dealer over the Uber driver. We'll call an Uber driver broke, but we'll honor the drug dealer. Shit's wild. That shit is nasty work. Mm. Black men being brutally honest. I got something that you can review. This red pill dude who was on Kendra G, who was over the top. Okay. He has been on there twice looking for, huh? Why? Why? Don't look for love. No. Give a fuck if it's Kendra G popped the balloon. Mm-mm. No. Is this somebody I know before I really go in? Oh, you like, who the fuck wants to do, hey, Kendra G? What I got to do to get some love around here? Like, man, bro, I take my chance at Walmart. I mean, I'm married, but I'm just speaking in terms of, I would rather try my chances at a gas station, a Walmart, a fucking grocery store, a music festival, like something, a poetry read. Nigga, you in front of everybody? I mean, I get it. If you're a content creator, you might be looking for some exposure or something, try to do something to get people talking or to get people to come to your shit or whatever. But if you on there being a fucking character and you and Coffee said and last time who was over the top. If you just being over the top with the shit, then Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Or if you on there really looking for love, like, man, please give me some advice, bitch. You know, like what? Oh boy, he's tell you, I'm up here doing the wrong shit, man. I'm up here doing the wrong shit. Hold on one second. Let me put this on the screen. Oh, all right. Let's see. Uh, uh, Singles on YouTube. Uh oh. Okay, it's right here. The one that says J. The fuck is that? Like, hold on. Let me close this one right here. Uh, you talking about the one named J Knight? Uh, Singles on YouTube live. Okay. Let me okay. This all right, fair use, y'all. Let me put it across the screen. Although that doesn't necessarily stop people from trying to strike it, but you know, I don't give a fuck. Like, let's see. I do give a fuck actually. You know, I wanna be monetized like in a way that is what do they call it? Like my content actually makes money on its own, you know, just by me posting videos and shit. You know. I would like for it to be like that one day, but you know, we shall see. You know, I'm still breathing.
I'm gonna read them again. We got some paid questions for you. Yes. I had to switch from my laptop to my iPhone, so yeah. This is a
That nigga got on like I watch wrestling. Yes, I do. That man got a WCW Monday Nitro hat on. Like, wow, the motherfucker's a wrestling fan, and I mean, like, I don't criticize it because I watch wrestling too. But I mean, you looking for love, bruh. You know, you always got hoes hating on video games and shit. You know,
lot better. Yeah. Okay, well, let's get to these paid questions that people have for you. You ready? Loud and clear. Let's go. You changed your Batman hat. Yeah. So this one, Chef Bay said, you're 39 with a Batman hat and in training to be a bus driver, and you come on here being very rude and judgmental on women. Are you serious?
hey, that guy's named Chef Bay. Chefs can make pretty good money. I don't I don't condemn like see that like that's kind of you know nigger shit that I be talking about. You say you are 39 with a Batman hat. Ain't no wrong wearing a Batman hat. No wrong wearing a WCW Monday Nitro hat. I just would have did it here. And the man got the worn down T-shirt, and it's I mean, dude. I mean, you know, I think I wore a worn down T-shirt on here one night. So I mean, I can't be too judgmental, but I mean, let's just see how he acts. But you know, these are nigga rules right here. You are 39 with a Batman hat and in training to be a bus driver. I mean, at least he doing something. You know, we worship the drug dealer. We honor the drug dealer. More do we honor motherfuckers like this. Being very judgmental on women. What are you, a fucking feminist? Hey, fuck out of here. Everyone judges everyone. No one deserves that kind of special treatment.
First of all, you don't know who the hell I is. Okay.
You must not know who I am. Remember that song about 3 6 Mafia? You must not know who I is. You must not know who I that motherfucker just got through listening to that shit. Oh, you say he been on there twice? Oh, so he had a Batman hat. So niggas keep shit frozen in their fucking memory. I mean, but shit, this guy looks like he's very distinguishable.
You want to bring the smoke? I can bring it right back. You understand? Don't come at me with all that bullshit if you ain't got the resources to back it up, because I damn sure do. You understand?
He got the resources to. Oh shit! Oh, he didn't snap. Oh, he didn't snap. Oh, Jay Knight, don't come at him like that, dude.
Loud and clear. Let's go.
You changed your Batman hat.
Yeah.
So this one, Chef Bay said, you're 39 with a Batman hat and in training to be a bus driver, and you come on here being very rude and judgmental on women. Are you serious?
Yeah. Look, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, anybody is judgmental on anyone. To sit up there and cry about it. Oh God, the women. Like, tell me what motherfucker doing so special to not get judged. Fuck out of here. But I just got through saying that.
First of all, you don't know who the hell I is. Okay. You want to bring the smoke? I can bring it right back. You understand? Don't come at me with all that bullshit if you ain't got the resources to back it up, because I damn sure do. You understand?
What fucking resources is this?
I'm talking for me, not for you. Mind your motherfucking business. Bitch.
Bitch. Okay, that's how they figure I'm gonna act if they come over to the smoke show with the actual smoke. Like I'm gonna be like, bitch. Why? Why? Let me read this comment by Coffee again. He made Red Pill Raging look bad. That motherfucker, man. Oh.
I don't even know if I should read the rest of the questions. Do you want the rest of them?
I don't think so. Kill Bonner. This is why these hoes are lonely. They're right off a dude for being a bus driver and having a Batman hat. He's a bozo for even being on that show. He kind of a bozo in other ways too. I think by the time you type that comment, he ain't come with the bitch. Man, stop. Oh Lord, man.
I'm ready, willing, and able. Run it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not one of these new Atlanta folks that's out here. One of these.
Oh God, you said Atlanta.
OG Atlanta. I grew up in Techwood Homes, the Horseshoe. What they did.
That man said he is not one of these new Atlanta niggas, suggesting that he has not seen one up close. But he telling y'all what the business is. Like, look at her. She all surprised and shit. Impressed by the 3,445th stupid motherfucker that's been on her damn show. So yeah, you can see all of that in the face.
The pizza man couldn't even deliver in the neighborhood back in the day. So bring it.
That man said, like, that shit's something to be proud of. The pizza man couldn't even deliver, man. So you mean tell me that the fact that a pizza can make it to my door when I was growing up mean that I grew up in a soft neighborhood? This guy is what Master P in the mid-90s called Bout It and Rowdy.
Okay.
Alpha Mega, Grand Hustle.
Oh shit. That was some shit that T.I. mentioned in one of his songs with the group named Grand Hustle, which that's probably where he got that shit from anyway.
Grand Hustle T.I.?
Yes.
Yeah. Say, but you having hot flashes. So, oh man, he's thugging it. She looking at the ring finger right now. Oh, I think it's about to happen with this guy. What did it? The Monday Nitro hat? I mean, he probably one of the motherfuckers that tore up his Nintendo 64 when the Falcons lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots.
OG, the OG, yeah.
The OG.
I thought it was a music company all this time. It's a game?
Grand Hustle is not a game, but I'm from the OG Atlanta streets, from the West Side, Zone 1, Zone 4, 6th Ward, Herndon Homes, Techwood Homes, University Homes. So I know about all the OGs back in the day. So come on with the smoke.
How? On the internet, man? internet thugging. Gangster's Paradise on YouTube, man. This is how we doing things. He said, come with it. Come with the smoke. Man. Rick James is the other dates for him did not go so well. Man, stop calling out them niggas. Oh, God.
They ain't trying me with it.
All right, Project Leroy said, Kendra, hold up a mirror for Jay next time. That's where his problem lies at.
Uh-oh.
They're saying, put up a mirror and you're the problem, Jay.
Any other questions?
Okay.
And man, deep down, he like, you know, deep down he hurt. He expected a bet. Jay, what was his name? Jay Knight. Like he expected better. Like he expected people to just react to him for coming on this date show. Like how the fuck? Son is hot, raw man. No, I ain't gonna denigrate her like that. She wearing one of them. She wearing one of the Mary Jane hairstyles. You know that, but like you know, I be thinking that shit cute on women sometime. You know, doing a little Mary Jane with the headband and shit. But you know, natural hairstyles are great too. They are very, you know, I like a great natural hairstyle. Yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna get some criticism for that. Yeah, but anyway.
Okay. 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 I got some more, Jay. I got some more. D Green said he's doing a lot of body shaming and degrading women, all while sitting here in a Batman attire and Wi-Fi from Gotham City. Not cool, Robin.
Now, your normal average simp sale would probably think that statement was kind of funny. You know, we do know that women do put themselves in the same box. When you talk about one, you talk about them all, which is BS because they really don't like each other like that. But we'll soldier up against dumbass dudes like this. I mean,
he's a Marvel fan. He's an Avengers fan.
It's a woman.
Captain America.
It's a woman. D Green is a woman.
Oh, sorry. I apologize for that. I can't see with the iPhone screen, but
that man said the iPhone.
Marvel comics. She likes Captain America and all them, the Avengers.
Then tried to switch the joke up.
Whatever. Next.
Okay.
That was his comeback. That since he joked on his wife, see that made her super chat even funnier because of that weird ass comeback. Oh boy. Said he with that gangster talk, she just flushing out, fanning and shit. You know what? Might be something else. I mean, but you know, he was pretty cool on the very first one. This is like his third, and he's fed up with women he went on dates with. Well, I mean, one of two things. One of two things. Either he's just having a little bad luck because you know when you know they say like 10 failures will lead to one success. You know, or he's the problem. You know, can't go on every date, first date, talk about some hey, you know, I paid for this meal, you know, let's make bacon. You know, just you know, it's just that hope he wasn't wearing that t-shirt.
Okay. Valdez Brown, I think he got your back. He said, that's right, Jay. Tell these cats, man, we kick doors in, son.
We're steel toe boots. Let's believe that. As a matter of fact, well, I say that I'm ex-Navy as a corpsman, so I've been through combat. So I've seen
I ain't gonna say that.
Posh Pearl said, sir, you're coming across very combative and aggressive. Why so angry? See past the jokes and hear what people are trying to say. You'll put people off.
Oh, hey, I crack up with the best of them too, but I'm just telling everybody who I am on the surface. I mean, it might seem a little bit abrasive and everything, but my grandma raised me not to take no BS from nobody at the same time. So it might seem a little bit harsh, but that's just how I roll. I've had a lot of tragedies in my life. I carry a lot of weight on my shoulders. And I've had some experiences where I've been a little bit, you know, ran over and let down. So I just know to put my guard on.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Sometimes, not let down, not so much run over. But as cruel as this is about to sound, no one cares, especially if you're a black man, especially if you're carrying your behavior in such a way. I wouldn't recommend anybody acts like this guy. I'm not him. I'm sure he's a cool guy to smoke with, maybe, but man, just don't want to be around for the nigga moments. The I grew up hard moments. I'm a chill person, but just and I mean, like, I'm not trying to be completely hard on him. I'm trying to just trying to understand, trying to understand.
That's how I just do my thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but I'm just me. I don't try to be like that, but I'm just who I am.
All right. Yeah, you explained it twice. What's up, Marcus Romero Productions, MRP? What's good? Don't like. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean you're late. I'm gonna say you late, nigga. No, man. We good on that, man. Thanks for stopping through, bro. Really appreciate it.
Okay. Theon, this is before earlier because he had on a Batman hat. Just said all these demands with a Batman hat on grow up.
Batman, like, damn, is others like shit. I'm gonna get me a Batman hat. Watch what I say. Like, for real. I'm gonna go on Amazon probably tomorrow and look up Batman hat or something like that. Shit, I'll wear the Batman t-shirt. Think I'll fuck somebody up. I don't, I'm just playing. Oh, happy birthday, man. Hey, y'all shout out Marcus Romero, man. Happy birthday, bruh. Say you 38. Shoot, another year. Shoot, my birthday is September. God willing. Yeah, God willing. So yeah, let me keep that up for a minute. Oh well, let me respond to Coffee. He is looking for another date as raging as he is right now. There will be some women who will still contact him. He need not to pay the others no attention. Okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, he probably still get somebody still. I mean, shit, I can't as a guy say that this guy is not gonna get a date. I mean, but he probably somewhat entertaining to the other motherfucker. Like, shit, it's just dude's a character.
Know your role and shut your mouth. That's what I say.
Look at The Rock. Yeah, he a wrestling fan. He quoted The Rock. He quoted The Rock. Know your role and shut your mouth. What y'all know about that?
But tell him to shut us. Well, I don't know. It might be a girl. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want no problem. I'm just reading. But he paid $5 or she paid $5 to say I don't want. I will say I do got something to say, but I'll read this first. Mike F. Jr. says, "Stand on business, Jay. We love it." Okay. Now, Jay. Now let me have a convo with you because you were saying all the things you don't like, and some of the things you don't want to go to brunch every weekend. You describe the woman that you desire. Do you find that the woman you describe, does she tend to want you back?
Well, obviously, common sense kicks in. I know that it's not the woman that probably would want me.
Yeah, that was kind of smug.
If I have a so-called hostile attitude, but that's what I'm attracted to. I am flexible. That's what I was trying to say before the Wi-Fi cut off the first time. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. I want pretty women who are of a certain composition. Right. Now, I've dealt with all kinds, not all kinds, but I dealt with women who are a little bit smaller than what I described and a little bit bigger than I described. Now, I haven't went to the extreme and went with bigger women to the other end of the spectrum. I'm not touching that level. No, not even with a 10-foot pole. So, but I know what I like, and that's my preference. So that's how I feel. Now, there was one thing that I said that you asked me about with the deal breakers. I don't want no woman that has 3 or more children. No. 3 is not the magic number with me.
He said he'll take one. He'll take with 2. Ooh, okay, all right. He'll let it. He said 3 is too much, but he'll take 2. What up, Greg? What's good? They fucking with him in the chat, making him mad. Yeah, they gonna keep doing it. There's probably all kinds of other comments, but he see that iPhone screen, so he can't read them. If he was on a laptop, he'd be going the fuck off. Like that shit would be hilarious as fuck. Hilarious as that didn't roll right. But
2, maybe, but 3,
oh, see,
unless
told
she's a
you.
widow, maybe that can be worked out. But 2 is my max.
I gotta find your yeah. So Jay is in Atlanta, 39, bus driver, no kids. Do you want kids, Jay?
It don't even matter to me no more. If I have them, I don't. It doesn't matter.
I mean, sure.
And I feel like this is a point that I was gonna make, but I will let him read it first. Coffee Killer said, "Come on, y'all. What he asked for in a woman is no different than how women ask for the man that they want. These sensitive women cannot take hearing preferences and standards from men."
Yeah, that's facts.
I think there's some truth there. I think we're dealing with the case. That's why I asked you the first question.
Does
the woman that you desire want you back? And I felt like you were authentic in saying, obviously, that's not the case because you would have that, right? So what I was saying is, here's the, I don't make the rules, y'all. I don't make the rules, but I can share data. The woman you described, initially that you like, you said long hair, pretty, nice waist, nice booty, well proportionate. This is not, she didn't buy it. She comes with it. That woman is probably high in the attraction level, which means she might get a lot of attention, which means there's men that probably want to take her to brunch every weekend.
Yeah. There's a bunch of simps out there. Yes. There, and I'm not even saying that everyone that can get a pretty woman like that is a simp. But when she's short on the men who are serious, she can always get a simp.
Said that because I live in Atlanta.
Right.
Those type of women are on both extremes of the spectrum. They either want the suit and tie wearing guys that have, the 6-figure incomes, or they want they want the dope boys, the drug dealers.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle, and I ain't got a chance in hell to stand alone on my own 2 feet. So, but I'm just, who I am and what I want. But I'm not saying that's the only thing I want. I can be flexible. Okay. That's just my preference.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. We'll move on, but I think that's number one reason that in all cases, people tend to want somebody who may not want them back. And then at some point in time, you can make changes. So if this is the girl that you really want, this is why some men become wealthy. Because they're like, they understand to get that girl, they got to become this man. And it's just what it is. So
yeah, I see too many men falling for that trick. And here's the thing. I do understand that a motivation for success is getting bitches and getting more bitches. Whatever part of the world that you're in, I can say this: it may not be your whole motivation. You just want to live comfortably, but getting more bitches along the way. For a heterosexual man, that for the most part, that seem to be goals. No heterosexual man who loves women wants to be in a dry season. No. So I do get that to an extent. But it's like that's thinking with your other head, and instead of thinking with this and aspiring to greater greatness, some of us get caught up in that whirlwind of love and or fantasy. You know what I'm saying?
If you want a certain type of girl, and this is what she's just picking out of her environment, her options, that's why those men get their coins up in order to get that type of girl. Yeah. And vice versa with a woman. If you want that type of guy, then you got to decide if you're going to make the improvements for that guy to want you back. Yeah. And that's how you close the deal.
I have been.
Yeah, she didn't say anything about make improvements or anything, or be that woman. Some women are great just the way they are. If one has to improve, then she can't be too proud to take the criticism of the improvement. And 99.9% of women don't like criticism. They like the compliments. They like to. Some want to be led. Actually, I would say that. Being over, but some use just because they have a fucked up attitude that they'll use that I need somebody to lead as a fucking excuse. And, you ain't your problem, bitch. You just Yeah. Well, narratives and dialogue say, yeah, he made that mistake in the beginning, Kev, when he came on the show talking about his job, credit, and money. Uh, Nobody care about that, man. I mean, they talk like just like these divestors that act like that white men are just beating down the door. Them motherfuckers be lying, man. Shit, they fuck broke dudes. They do. I mean, the old school show back in the day I did. Don't let these niggas fool. Don't let these bitches fool you. Yeah. So don't let no, I ain't say don't let these bitches. I said don't let these women fool you. They will fuck with a broke dude. I did like a 3-part on it. And I really wasn't talking about shit like it needed 3 parts. I just wanted to reinforce the point of yeah, don't let these women fool you. Don't get on social media and think that all this capping they doing is fucking reality. They like you, they like you. That's just how it is. Yeah. That's what a lot of yeah, that's what a lot of dudes get it wrong. It led to a few bad dates. Your money is not going to get no woman. So Kendra, stop lying. Yeah, yeah. Cause I mean, like, I always seen like a woman that like does that just kind of wants you to pay her bills and shit. When there is somebody that's available that has more money, she will leave you for that motherfucker. So just see what Greg said. I just want to live comfortable. Making money just to get bitches is way too stressful. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Cause I mean, like, shoot, I rather just get I mean, just saying for reference purposes. I rather just get a down to earth woman, that isn't that difficult, which seems to be a unicorn for the way some of you guys talk these days. Uh, yeah, I'm sick of the narrative of becoming the best version of yourself. Not even, I say that though. I say become the best version of yourself. Just see who that motherfucker is before you check out that dirt ball. If you have the capabilities, of course. Yeah, I'm sick of the narrative of becoming the best version of yourself. Not everyone can become a millionaire or a 6-figure earner, and that's okay. I'm not about to stress myself out like that. Maybe the best, I'm not trying to sound smug. Maybe the best version of yourself isn't a millionaire or a 6-figure earner. If you are able to manage your money in a way like that, which pretty soon, like in the next 10 years, is or 20 years, if this inflation and they don't find a way to improve this motherfucker, sure, you're gonna have to make 6 figures in order to live in an apartment in goddamn bumfuck Tennessee. But I mean, hopefully it doesn't. God forbid. Oh, we got Donnie in the building. What's good? He said, "What we watching?" Something that narratives and dialogues recommended. Saying that this dude is red pill raging. His name is Jay Knight. He's been out on several dates. I pointed out that he is a wrestling fan because he had that WCW Nitro hat on, and Nitro been canceled since 2001. Like it got canceled in 2001, so he's definitely been watching wrestling for a long time. And then like they're putting in super chats that are making fun of the guy, and he actually ended up saying with one of the super chats, "Know your role and shut your mouth." And that is a direct quote from The Rock from that era of wrestling. Uh, so I got the whole wrestling fan right. I mean, wearing a WCW Nitro hat. I mean, like I said, that shit got canceled in 2001. So yeah. So Ray Hummer, what's good? What's good? Ray Hummer, the Hummer Force in the building.
Been watching your show for a good minute, and you have explained to plenty of people about
He's a
how what they want versus
he's a fan. I keep telling y'all, black men with these female content creators. Yeah, I said it.
man, that's a female.
Yeah, yeah. They support these motherfuckers. Like, there's people that I said one little smidgen of a thing that they disagree with, and it was like, unsubscribe. It's like, I don't watch this person. I mean, I'm not really criticizing people who do, but like, I don't know. Whatever floats y'all boat. Boy, but she's pretty, so I mean, she's easy on the eyes, but I'm not into all that character and shit. When it comes to you know, you just y'all, a lot of y'all niggas on here be acting all judgmental. Oh man, she's hit the wall and all the other shit, but if she rubbed against your fucking elbow, you be like, ooh shit, oh my god, oh man, I think she liked me. You choose me, like.
This is what they can get is like two different realities, and I understand.
I will just say this. You can always do the work. Like once you know that person, because when you describe that girl, I already know. I'm like, this girl, long hair, real body, small, petite. She got men coming. And and you describe you ain't go. I mean, I respect.
Yeah, because heterosexual men and simps. Yeah, if she got a fit body and she look halfway decent and is bubbly as fuck, man, dude, she got 3 dudes for every day of the week. And some extra numbers. Like this is one reality that we have to deal with. I ain't got to deal with it, but this is one. When I say we, I'm speaking of the people that I'm speaking to right now. That's one reality as men we got to deal with, man. Shit, if you sitting at home with no plethora of options, that cute girl that you've always wanted to bang does.
So. You a hardworking man. It's not in your budget to do brunches every weekend, right? So I get it. Listen, everybody
got to get paid. So
you got, but if that girl,
and they say I got bills. That's a red flag to some of these hoes out here. I got bills. Well, that's less money I be getting. Like that's how they think, man. They always gonna go for the bigger dog on shit like that. This man is gonna have to run into a genuine, authentic woman, and she may or may not have a big back.
I don't know. Who knows? Let's just keep going though. But that's
if it happens, I'm not gonna even worry about it because that's just lesson learned.
Okay. All right. What was the last question I asked you before we had to get the Wi-Fi together?
Good question. I think that was the question before I got cut off. About what? About what I had, my deal breakers. I think that was it.
Okay, deal breakers. So when was your last relationship? When did you do the Kendrick camp?
Not yet.
Let's do the Kendrick. Oh, so deal breakers. Okay, we did a woman go look a certain way. Do she got to make a certain amount of money?
As long as she ain't on EBT, I'm good. I'm not dealing with no welfare creams. So nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no.
That's a good place to start. I mean, said no EBT, like this.
Welfare cleaners.
Welfare queens.
Welfare queens. No welfare queens. So just have a job. Is that suitable enough?
I'm basic. I'm not like, as long as she has enough to support herself, that's all that really matters. And, to an extent, because, the cost of living in Atlanta is fluctuating so high nowadays. I mean, as long as she can make enough, try to meet me halfway, 50-50. That's another problem that I'm dealing with.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. The social media conversation that I'm quite frankly tired of hearing because people keep setting all these this bullshit standard and like they act like they actually own some shit where somebody's gonna take care of their stupid ass 100%. So nah, bro. Like this motherfucker just started like 10 arguments over Facebook just by saying that shit. These niggas be wanting 50-50, but they can't take it. Like, boy.
With a lot of these women don't want to see 50-50. They want
all. Not the woman you described, Jay. No, the woman you described ain't. She's too beautiful to go 50-50. Not the woman you described.
Yeah.
You described a 10. A 10 is not going to want to go 50-50 because she's used to men throwing money at her because she's a 10. Her beauty is her weight, right?
According to Kevin Samuels, the late Kevin Samuels, Rihanna is a 10. So he wants he ain't gonna get no 10. Like she trying to play it like he described a 10, unless I missed him saying he wanted a 10. That's what a 10 is to her. Like, to Kendra G. Like I said, I don't tune into her, but I bet you she will say some dumb shit like Lizzo is a 7 or something like that. Like, yeah.
Just like they say, the man gets the best woman by the most money he has. A woman gets the best the most expensive man by her beauty. So you describe a perfect woman. That woman's not going to want to do 50-50.
Well, having said that, Kendra, if she's not going to meet me halfway, or at least,
if they having babies by dudes who can't pay child support, like fuck up out of here.
say 60-40, then it's not going to be worth it because I can't deal with that. It's not going.
You have to deal with it. You're talking about a level of maintenance versus the level of intelligence, because these poop-tastic ass dudes they'll literally fuck the beauty out of a woman. And then she end up just as big back and pot bellied with, like, kids are like the homies, just like everybody else, man. Like you talk, like I said, like he talking about a rare breed.
That's the problem with a lot of women now. They want it all or nothing, and they ain't trying to meet in the middle.
Not all women. There's some women. You just described the 10. Now, but they're saying, listen, but 60-40. So either way, this woman will have to contribute to the household bills.
Now that what you said, I just remember something about another deal breaker. If a woman can't cook, and she burns water
shit.
trying to cook ramen noodles,
He's saying all the right
I
stuff.
ain't having it.
So she got to know how to cook too.
Oh man, the man said she got to know how to cook, man. Good. That man just made the group smaller, like, man, like door dashing and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to cook too.
Okay, I don't think that's a bit. I mean, most people know how to cook. They should know how to cook for themselves.
But you got a lot of women out here that just want to go get fancy dinners and shit. So that's what I'm saying.
Why do you think you keep running into these women you do live in Atlanta?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
everybody wants to be hot.
Hey, you know what though? He might be in a good spot because Atlanta, the stigma that our people in particular that put on Atlanta is that it's got a lot of alphabet dudes down here, and people love to be saying down low and shit, and I don't like to say what somebody is without any evidence. Like, I'm not gonna say that the city has a gay population. I'll say that. There are gayer cities in Atlanta, believe it or not. I mean, but because of that stereotype, any dude with like half a liquor game could probably get somebody. But keeping that motherfucker is different.
Hollywood down here.
Huh?
So all these women want to be hot.
One would assume.
Hollywood, so that's why.
Okay, so no, okay. We did the Kendra Cam?
No.
That's what the Kendra Cam, Jay.
All right.
All right. Okay,
I'm
Jay.
sorry.
That's why you told us you 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 11:30 right now, so I'm about to get ready to go to bed.
This man saying all the wrong shit. I mean, I'm not one that makes fun of height, but based on social media standards, if you're a guy and you're 5'11", you're a fucking midget. Like, this is I don't listen to everything that social media has to say. The average height of a man, I believe, is 5'8", so he is actually average height. But it's look, they tell you every day, short guys. Then whole be lying about that too.
Okay, well, I'm in LA. It's 8:30 here.
Yeah.
We're almost done, Jay. When was your last relationship?
2021.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
March.
3.
That man said March. I mean, shit. It's whatever, man. I ain't trying to. Not East Point, Bankhead, College Park, or Decatur. He can have a 10 overseas, pay quarter of the cost that it would in the West. The number's very specific.
3 flaws you have to work on, Jay.
Well, apparently, from what I've been hearing tonight, my tact and my straightforwardness is a flaw. But I don't see that personally. But it can
A lot of women like straightforwardness,
be developed into something that's
but it's the execution.
more meaningful. 2, I tend to procrastinate a little bit because of certain things that I put on that I think that's going to be like on a long-term basis. And then next thing I know, it's right here in front of my face like 2-3 days later. And my third flaw, I don't really consider it a flaw, but this is probably going to be the clincher right here. Well, I thought I had it in my pocket. I smoke cigarettes. So
he smoked with cigarettes. Yeah. Cigarette people, like, some of the jobs I work at, cigarette people used to get on my nerves. Like fuck your cigarettes. I don't have to smoke cigarettes. Like, I even tried cigarettes. Like, I spent one Valentine's Day smoking an entire pack of cigarettes just because I wanted to, and it didn't work as far as getting me hooked and addicted. I mean, I'm glad about that shit. But yeah, it is, I would say, a flaw because it is a chronic addiction. And you know what though? I don't see as much cigarette smoking as I used to. So I don't know. Yeah. Well, not in public places, but
Jay, most people don't like cigarette smokers. Can you kick that habit?
Hell, these women are making me smoke cigarettes and drink beer all day and every day. So I gotta try to goddamn have myself calm down before I even do anything.
Here's the last question, and I can.
Oh God! Never let them see you sweat. Man, never let them see you sweat, bro.
And I wait to hear your answer. Why would a woman be lucky to be with your ass?
Because I'm from the old school. My grandparents raised me. I know traditional values. I know about the family structure.
Your grandparents
Even though I'm
raised you.
part of what can be considered, straddling the line between, the old school and the new school, I still believe that there are women out here that are worth, being a part of a family structure, even though it's tough out here. And it is damn sure tough.
Hard out here for a pin.
I'm looking for the diamond in the rough. And I'm willing to be able to meet that diamond in the rough. However, I can say this with straight face. It's going to be a tough task because of me, how I am, and the stuff that I got to deal with. But I will say this for sure. If me and that one woman gets together, that we can really line up with each other, we can do whatever, grow old, have the right family, and it will just be perfect. Now, there is no such thing as perfection. But I will say this. There is somebody out there for somebody. And I am the guy for somebody. And there's a girl out there for me.
I talked about.
He's talking about a soulmate. You're one. You're a special one. You're the person that you were put here to be with. Will he find it on an internet dating show? I don't know. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. But he's talking about a soulmate. And it's just that person you kind of just supposed to run into, I guess. I mean, through various circumstances, could be social media, could be a gas station, could be a Walmart, could be a grocery store. Times have changed, my guy. Best get your passport and expand your dating options. That's sun is hot, raw. But is there any more of this I need to watch? Coffee. Is there something I missed? Is that about it? Let me see. He's still going at it. Oh shit. Hold on.
This earlier, and I don't want to be the pessimistic person, but no, everybody doesn't get somebody, Jay, and that's the fact, and you know that. You don't even need me to tell you that because we know people. You probably know more single people than people in relationships. So people who are in relationships are blessed, lucky people. And I think we need to understand this because it will decide if you really want a partner in life, things that you can adjust to have a partner in life. Now, I get a lot of people talk about the women on my show all the time. There's podcasters who use my show to pay their rent to just talk about the women on the show.
If y'all, if I get paid for this show, then it's because of Kendra G, y'all. So she just said it.
I know about them.
Yeah, and it's like they just use this content because they got to pay their car note. But here's the deal: they don't speak enough about how men have to adjust too. So if you want to,
your car note, you mean to tell me that there are content creators that make enough money off of Kendra G show to pay their car note, I will let y'all know.
Partner in life, Jay, you're gonna have to make some adjustments because although you might have good long-term family desires, you do come across as abrasive, right? So a nice woman, a pure woman, might be turned on for that. I'm not saying be no punk because I know you green hustle. You from the real A, so you ain't nobody can't punk you.
She, oh, okay. I think I heard about this woman. And they said that she was kind of got her the way she does things from Kevin Samuels. Basically, she was basically a female Kevin Samuels. Did she have an encounter with Kevin Samuels also?
I get that, but if you really want a woman to cohabitate with and share life with, you're gonna have to make some adjustments. That's only for you to decide.
I understand that. I hear you loud and clear. Believe me, I know.
Okay.
But Kevin Samuels would have raked this motherfucker over the coals, though. Like, yeah, Kevin Samuels would have destroyed this guy. Like, it would have been a fucking slaughter. Because, a lot of people don't like to remember that Kevin Samuels was way harsher on dudes. Like, this guy right here would not have had a chance. This shit wouldn't have lasted this long. But I know she runs her format some type of way,
Me.
Well,
I've had a lot of disappointments in my time, so I have to keep my guard up at the same time too.
Man, talking about a damn guard, man. Cut that bullshit out, bro. She's a radio personality on a Chicago radio show and an LA show. Oh, okay. Kendra be everywhere, even at the Grammys. Okay. Well, I don't, I'm not, I don't keep up with that neck of the woods too much. I guess I gotta start, so I can be in the know or in the now or whatever the fuck they call that shit. Yeah. I'll see the cash here. Yeah.
I understand.
I don't let people in easy. I don't do that.
Oh man, you say you gotta get to know him. Easy. You don't let people in easy.
I understand. Now, Jay, there probably is a woman watching that. So you know what, Jay? I can see through everything, and I'm the woman for him. How can she reach out to you?
Yeah.
I'm on the app. I downloaded it with my name, J Knight.
All right, I'm gonna let you shout out one social media too because I think they go.
Kendra G has an app.
Facebook, same name, J Knight.
So J Knight on Facebook and J Knight on the app.
And I just really restarted my IG because my old account got deactivated. So I ain't really got it started yet, but it's the new movement 84.
You look different here. This is you right here.
Yeah, I had a beard. I had to shred it.
Okay. We got Jay.
That man look like Shine Poe. Like discount Shine. Who wanna fuck with us? Ask the dust to duck. Like I heard she was anti Kevin Samuels, but switched up after he passed. Okay, yeah, trying to capitalize on that gap in the market. Biro Hammer was good. Said KS did have an exchange with Kendra G about 3 years ago. She tried but got burnt badly. She then done a rebuttal stream afterwards because she couldn't accept being taken to the cleaners by Kevin. Okay. So they did have an encounter. They all believe they tens. What's good, Omega Dreads Gaming Channel?
He's 39, bus operator.
Did you know that AI is set to create 97 million new jobs by 2025?
God damn.
He is in Florida, Georgia, Virgo, single, no kids, youngest of 5 with 3 brothers and 1 sister, no kids, in training to get my CDL. Looking for a woman, all natural, a natural woman, a woman who was. Jay said he wants a woman, a natural woman, a woman who was born a woman. I guess we got.
You got to clarify that. I guess the Atlanta area, even if they look like they ugly father. What up, Detroit 313? Or an amalgamation of ugly. She beautiful somehow. Told you, man. Like shit, but like those are the kind of women sound like they look like Lizzo's like they'll say Lizzo is a 7 or some shit, and they know they be fucking lying. But
gotta say that
in Atlanta, you damn sure do.
Woo, child.
Told you.
Jay, this is Jay's list of deal breakers. Can y'all see this? This is Jay.
That man said septum ring.
List.
That man said no Miss Andrews, no astrologers, no Lizos, no he put no oh God, no AKAs, no born again virgins, which is not a virgin at all. No brunch, no brunch, no not cooking, no Lizos, no 3+ children, no travel enthusiasts. Now he don't want no Stellas. Like no open relationships or exploring. Yeah, because she might be with a other dude more than you. Like is Jada Pinkett if Will would have got divorced from her for real? It'd have been some August Alsina more. uh that man said, did that say Twitter divest her eyelash? Oh man, no fupas. Man, depending on the woman, man. I can put up. I put up with a fupa. Like, depending on the woman, man. I mean, if she big back with a fupa, I get it. But sometimes they got that little slender, figure, whatever. Anyway, that man said no, not cooking. That man put a double negative.
Deal breakers. It's probably a lot of things he's already said, but let me run through it. Jay said no bonnets, no 304s, no BBLs, no Lizzos, no Saint fans, no artificials,
Saint
no
fans,
baddies, no Lizzos, no match.
This man soulmate might be a New Orleans Saint fan. This nigga just missed out and shit, man. Come on, man.
Actresses, no whore rap fans, no face tattoos, no.
That man said no. That man said no. Meg, if you got Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla on your display or on your cell phone, then fuck you. That man said he got Lizzo's on there 5 times. No Lizzo's. Shoot.
Lizzo's, no Usher fans, Jay. Why no Usher fans?
No
Usher.
Usher.
Home record. Any other questions?
Cause he a home man. If you want to hold your entertainers to that high of a standard, then you probably gonna have to discard everybody. Just tell you the truth.
Okay, no Baldies, no boo, no Lizzos, no welfare queens, no cigarette haters, no cereal baby mamas, no Lizzos, no Swiffer duster eyelashers, no 149 cm or less, 177.
Jay everything was good. What's good? You got your namesake up here, man, representing. This Jay Knight. Oh boy. Man said no Usher fans. No Key Sweats either. Shit. Man, after this, man, let me let me show that poll real quick, man. I mean, there might be some red flag women that actually like them songs that I put up. I ran a poll to see what the biggest simp song was. And let me after I get through with this, we're gonna look at it and see who won or who's winning, who got the most votes. I think last time I checked, it was put that woman first, but we'll get to that in a moment.
That's the equivalent of 510. So
no,
keep going.
No spectrum rings, no Lizos, no field turf walls, no Miss Indents, no astrologists, no Lizzos, no Skittle here.
That man said no.
No Fupas, no AKAs.
That man said, that man mean it, no big backs.
Done. No Lizzo, no born again purchase.
So the serial disliker, if you got a big back, Jay Knight doesn't want to date you.
Oh yeah. If I had the chance to talk about that subject, we would be here all night, because all these women that so-called want God-fearing men, but they have 3-4 kids with Pookie, Ray, Nug, and all them. Now they want the next man.
Nug. Like, say, I mean, he had a good list. I mean, yeah. He definitely know what he want. Like, shit. You making your chances very, very narrow.
to be they savior and all that there. Where they was when they was in their 20s and early 30s. So no, I'm not playing another man's savior.
Yeah, Andre 420. If you were here earlier, I said I'd take my chances in a Walmart or a gas station or a grocery store. And then to do this shit right here, because you really setting yourself up. Man said no big backs with attitude listening to Saki Red and Sukiana. I'm sure you meant Sexy Red.
Game.
Okay, and this we're almost done. No brunch, no not cooking, no Lizzo's, no 3+ children, no travel enthusiasts, no open relationships or exploring. And the last one, as you guys have probably guessed it already, no Lizzo's.
And boom goes the dynamite.
This is J Night on the Kendra G Singles dating.
There you go.
J.
You can hear Barrington Levy right now. Whoa!
We're almost done. No brunch, no not cooking, no Lizzo's, no 3+ children, no travel enthusiasts, no open relationships or exploring. And the last one, as you guys have probably guessed it already, no Lizzo's.
And boom goes the dynamite.
This is J Night on the
Told you, man. You can hear Barrington Levy in the background right now. And the backbone.
Kendra G Singles dating app. J Night on the Kendra G Singles dating app. You have some more questions after that, Jay. You want them? Curtis said, "I'm in tears. They're in tears by your."
Man, I wish you could see this damn avatar this Curtis C got, man. Say, I think that we are all aware of this. Andre 420. She is literally reading it out sarcastically. Yep. Yeah, she was having a blast too, just like I was. I mean, Detroit 316 said no Umar Johnson in pro fats. So about no slow tips. No.
Deal breakers.
All the one man SWAT team coming up in here now. You best believe that.
Yeah, he's crying.
There's a one man SWAT team.
LB said, "I'm crying. Jay should be a comedian. Forget the bus."
No, I ain't Dave Chappelle now. I can't do that.
Okay. LII said, "Again, protect this brother at all costs. He a real one in the A, respectfully." Pookie's baby mama said, "You seem so aggressive. Are you doing any work on yourself mentally and emotionally?"
I just work, go home, have a couple beers, sleep, wake up, take a shower, rinse and repeat. Now, as for like long-term situations, I mean, I got a friend circle that helps me out with stuff, but maybe the friends that I got can't be, like the reliable friends, but excuse me, they are, my inner circle. They keep me grounded, and my family keeps me grounded. Now, as for like trying to be mentally and emotionally, like, I guess you want to say whipped or something like that, I'm not having that. Nah, I got to stand on my 2 feet. It ain't happening.
That man said, "Hell no, ain't no whip appeal coming this way. Fuck y'all." And Pookie's baby mama, like, he seems so aggressive. Are you doing any work on yourself? Usually when people have to go out of their way to say that shit and pay $5 to say that shit, that's usually projection. They probably dealt with a bunch of niggas that they nerves they done got on, and niggas just the cup ran up over.
Okay. Listen, you got some people on riding for you now. Keon said, "You've been one of the best guests on here. That list is bullseye, fire, too. I agree with all of it. Stand firm and be you."
I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, first can't be nobody but himself. Pookie's baby mama. Eat, sleep, work, smash, and repeat. Shatterstar Games was good. Said a man got to be aggressive when he has standards. Yeah, he got to enforce some standards too, man. You can't be soft chewing on that shit, man. It's just people won't respect you.
Hey, respect.
Okay. Coffee Killer said, "No Spectrum ring, lashed out, wig wearing, BBL having, total makeup, Lizzo's."
Hey, they ain't gotta be big to even be like that. If they look like Ratchet Red, Ice Spice, and all them, nah, that counts as just as much. So I ain't having it. You understand?
Okay. Well, again, if you want Jay, he's on the Kendra G Singles dating app. You can find Jay on the J Night is his name. J Knight is his name. If you want to just read his deal breakers for yourself, child. If you like Jay, you will push the heart. If you really like him, you will push the star. It's J Knight. You can search for him in the search bar area. He's in Georgia. And there you have it, Jay. There you have it.
Oh shit, Angela C was good. She said he looked familiar. Told you, you all the way out there in Cali though. So, I mean, you sure at one point or another you ran across this brother, like in your travels, and man started doing the cabbage patch and stuff, and you just like kind of walked off. Said this nigga look like a discount shine, from Bad Boy, with Barrington Levin singing in the background. Like, it's yeah. I mean, I got you. I'm a bad boy on the corner, feeling dangerous. Yeah, he look just like that, man.
All right, you brought me to real tears. Just FYI. I don't know if I ever cried before.
I'm gonna say this, Kendra.
Yeah.
I had the biggest anxiety to even come on your show after watching all the people that have been on your show. And that number is probably in the hundreds. So for me to even take the chance
by this time.
Well,
I think we're probably like,
hey man, Andre, no, I mean I ain't mean it that way. I mean maybe you meant it that way, but no, I mean Angela C, a whole married woman. I mean, but I mean, yeah. Said, LOL. This man has definitely listened to some of the content produced by brothers with like minds. Glad he went up there and held his square. Well, I mean, yeah, he probably done listened to Angry Man a couple times. Shit, I don't know, maybe Uncut Underground a couple times. Yeah, he probably listened to MOT. Oh shit! Oh god! Black Uru Strikes was good, Elder. He said, "I think he is an actor. Think I have seen him in a few things. His voice is familiar too." At Angela C. Okay. Oh, so that gives heed to like the rumor that a lot of these content creators be getting actors to make their show more interesting. I'll just say this: if I had the capability to do that, probably not. I look for genuine, authentic characters. People who are being their true selves and can be entertaining instead of someone who is, I don't know, just this. If he is an actor, but I mean, what first? Like this is a brand new WCW Nitro hat. I mean, it. Yeah, he went out his way to order that shit. Yeah, I mean, and I being a wrestling fan myself. I mean, I can't even find my wrestling hat. Like I had I had a WWF hat that was made to look old on purpose. I can't find that shit nowhere. I've been looking. So, let's see. He listens to Minister Jap. Said he just got another interview from Red Pill Ranger from the Black Manosphere. I have no idea who that is. Hey, but maybe the president probably knows who Red Pill Ranger is, since after all, he's the president. So maybe you probably need to ask him about that. Is Red Pill Ranger a part of the Black Manosphere President Goofy? Like, yeah, just nah, he's for real. He's not acting. Okay. Said, damn, at Bureau Hammer, you everywhere. Bureau Hammer is a supporter of the space, whether by his views, his likes, measurements. That man said, nug, nug. Ask about his constituents. Oh, okay.
I mean, we've been doing it for 4 years. I mean, it's how
okay. So I got a late start on it, so that's on me. But at the same time, like this here, for me to even risk it with being up since 4:30 this morning and getting up at 4:30 tomorrow morning to even speak my piece, I mean, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. However, I know that you didn't expect this to be like this.
Well, Jay, listen, I didn't, and you're going to be a highlight, and I hope you're ready for the energy you're going to get.
Oh, I'm on YouTube and all that there, so I'm ready for.
Oh, he said he on YouTube. Oh man. So this guy is going to be directly associated with the Black Manosphere, no matter what he does. It's just because he's a black guy and he's on YouTube. Yeah, yeah. So, oh boy, Black Guru Strike said, "I'm not saying he is a fake guest or is in, or you probably didn't mean to type that in, but he may be seriously looking to meet women, and he enjoys her show. If he's in LA, he's very likely has tried to get on in major media. I mean, if you are an active heterosexual man who is single, my direct assumption about that active heterosexual man is that he is always somewhat looking for some pussy. Just at whatever level, at the dating level, at the Netflix and chill level, at the I just met you at a gas station and I got the crib level, uh, you know, or it's at the marriage level. I mean, shit. One can only assume that a heterosexual man is not trying to be autonomous. I mean, some dudes are just on their purpose. So it's not unusual for a man to not be in pursuit of pussy at all times. But I'm just saying when the opportunity arises. A man said no 456, 344, 5. Man, that's a fucking planet. Like planet big bitch. Like just yeah. Like embarrassing yourself on a date. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that, Andre. I do agree. You know, the anything for attention bid, that's not something that sits very good with me. Okay. You got a couple more minutes.
Okay. Well,
they gonna have to guess. They gonna have to get the smoke back, and I bring it with 10 toes down and 2 guns blazing, and I count 6 shots. So best believe that.
I want to say this though. I want to say this, and I want to be because obviously no Lizzo's. We know she is. So
no Lizzo.
Let's. I know we use her. I'm assuming you want to a woman her size, and that's fine. But just this is gonna go viral. So I do just want to say, like, we could just say no big women. We don't have to use Lizzo as a poster model for that.
Told you she think Lizzo's a 7. I'm telling y'all, these women be like that. They be so easy on like it. I get straight women sitting up there trying to. Man, straight women know what an ugly person look like. I ain't gonna even say that bullshit. All right, shit. They just be overshooting Lizzo so they can, and Kendra G does not look like Lizzo. So she by putting Lizzo on somewhat of a pedestal, that put her far ahead of Lizzo. So
that's energy. I know celebrities don't get no type of care from human beings because y'all just feel like celebrities are rich and they have these great lives, but she is a human being. So I know what you meant.
Well, narratives and dialogue say she'd be among celebrities. So, you never know who she's going to run into. She's probably running to all walks of life. She probably ran into Lizzo.
But we could just say a woman of a certain size instead of using her as the name. But I got you.
No. Fuck that. Use Lizzo. She is the poster child for body positivity. Like, fuck all that. Like, you're famous. If you famous and as much attention as she's tried to grab in the past and trying to cry online and her pursuit of Chris Evans, which was funny as shit. She's actually publicly declared at one point that she was tired of black men, that she wanted white men. I'm sure if you did enough digging, you could find that article. So fuck that. Use Lizzo. Black Guru Strikes. Lizzie, I'm sure you meant Lizzo, has actively made herself into the caricature of what she has become. So she deserves all the smoke she gets. Exactly. Totally agree.
Yeah, but if I'd be straightforward with it, sometimes it's gonna be beyond comprehension. And
there are different kinds of straightforwardness. He's straightforward. I believe in his authenticity of being straightforward, but it does seem like sometimes he does a little bit much and he tries a little bit too much to try to prove through that. I have an authentic straightforward. My straightforwardness is so authentic. It's like it becomes too much for some people to handle, and that's not me saying that as an ego thing. Uh, you know, I mean, because I'm not proud of being a smug asshole. I'm not. But hey, sometimes it's necessary.
Good point. Now, if
You
that was
did,
the goal,
you did, but when I use it in other platforms, it gets a little bit deep in the woods. If you get what I'm saying.
right? No,
So
I get
Deep
it.
in
I
the
get what you're
woods.
saying. I get what you're saying. But I just do want to be a little sympathetic.
Yeah, that means that he's actually outlined these standards on Facebook and probably got dragged like a motherfucker, especially in the black Facebook group. Like, or he say he be on IG too. So I mean, I don't know exactly how much work you have to really put in to get an IG going. Few people know that, especially Instagram thoughts. But that he doesn't have the he doesn't have that kind of shit going. So I mean, just anybody that can let me know how to get some Instagram going, is besides syncing it up my Facebook and the Instagram post be my Facebook post, then let me know. And I don't know. I think it'll be probably too much for me to try to sit there and uh try to be on Instagram, be on Facebook, be on TikTok, be on YouTube and shit. I mean, I'll simulcast between YouTube and Rumble.
To her in general. All right, Jay. Well, listen, you keep me posted how it goes.
Well, I got to work on my job first because I'm still in training.
Okay.
I got to get my CDL. I got 2 weeks for that. And then maybe I have time to entertain some of these characters out here. But as of right now, I got to work on me with the rest.
The man
Business
said
first,
I'm on my
bullshit
purpose.
Bullshit. Business first, bullshit last.
Yeah.
How about bullshit never? How about that?
Okay. Oh, that's all right. Okay. I got you. Thank you, Jay.
Have a good night now.
You too.
Oh boy. Hopefully this man doesn't go out here. I will say this. He he ended it with being on his purpose. I mean, he said he got to get his CDL. Okay, so let's do this real quick. All right. So I need to increase the view a little bit. All right, so cool. So I say biggest simp song. Let me know in the comments of some other choices. So 94 votes. Out of the 94 votes, Put That Woman First got 43%. I said, so I get home from work. I meant soon as I get home from work. I thought that would have won. I guess that Put That Woman First is more recent than as soon as I get home from work. So, but I mean, as soon as I get home from work, this man said, I'll pay your rent, I'll wash your car, I'll give you anything as soon as I get home from work. All right, but I guess enough people heard it for 37% of 94 votes. Let's see, Whatever You Like by T.I. I would have thought that would have been second. You can have whatever you like. My vote is for Whatever You Like, Shatterstar Games. Yeah. Ain't Too Proud to Beg by The Temptations. I guess that's too far removed. I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy. I mean, I got the word simp in the line. Sympathy. I don't mind. Cause you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg. Bruh. Ain't too proud to beg. Some people the only ain't too proud to beg. They know it's TLC first song, and then we still have a generation that is removed from that. Fiending, take my money, my house, and my car for one hit of you. I mean, I guess the song was an analogy to the woman being as addictive as a drug, but fiending probably wasn't a good choice to put out there because the beat is so hard on fiending that it's more of a blow that bitch's back out song. I mean, shit, and plenty of backs have been blown out because of this song right here. She was one of my favorite Jodeci songs. Shoot. Let me check these comments. The poll's still up, Coffee. You can go to my community tab real quick and cast your vote. He said, but that has happened before. He's been on there before and it did not happen. Why I keep coming back, bro? This app is new. So that may be why. Oh, okay. But I didn't know she had an app. They strike you too much. They did it saying my voice wasn't my own on my music. Oh shit. God damn. I mean, but if it's yours, you can definitely prove it. Black Uru Strike says the younger dudes didn't really experience the full effect of Babyface's terrible song. Yeah, that and Whip Appeal. I mean, shit. He's basically talking about being p-whipped. So I am voting for Jaheim because it is the song of all Simp songs. And Babyface too. Yeah. Kev, have you noticed that Kendra G asked to do what changes he needed to do rather than her sisters who are badly lacking in qualities for relationships? Oh, well, I don't regularly tune in to Kendra G, so um like I don't regularly tune in to Kendra G because let me see. I just don't watch her. R. Kelly when a woman's fed up. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, just like I said, man, dudes need to take more charge and shit, man. For real. Drizzle, what we talking about tonight? What's up, Jay Larkins? Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I've been at it for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So Babyface contributed a lot of this to the simplification of modern black men. He created the environment for most of the other songs on that list. Yep. I mean, I'm just saying, if what we talk about in this space is if you love a woman and you put her in your life, you're supposed to take care of everything. You're supposed to take care of her bills, make sure her needs are taken care of. You ain't no man if you don't do that. Don't go 50-50. Shit like that. Um, yeah, so is it really too far if you really want to be in a serious relationship or marriage or stuff? Is what Babyface is saying too far removed from the truth? I get put that woman first, beating it out because um the thing is like you're supposed to put yourself first and take care of whoever's along for the ride. Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not justifying it. What I'm saying is there are some in this space that have made that argument. If you're going to be with a woman, you need to be paying everything. And Babyface looked like a whole bitch on top of it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I put that album. Let me look at the album cover real quick. That man had the perm of all perms. Album cover, Babyface album covers. Look at this. Old tender level. Nobody wear this shit no more, man. I mean, I'm talking about the hairstyle. That man don't even do push-ups, man. Yeah, look at that shit. Hell no. Nobody should take pictures like this. Hold on. The bird chested taco meat motherfucker, man. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, it was even Black Uru when he was with the deal. It was even worse. Like, yeah, like Babyface, L.A. Reid was a part of that group, and two other guys that I guess they didn't do the Hollywood Boule thing, so they got rid of them niggas. That was a style back then. Yeah, yeah, women loved them. Yeah, I agree. Uh, Said that is the high value man approach. He said you had black women swooning over his candy. It was gross. Yeah, because he was saying everything that they wanted to hear. He was saying everything they wanted to hear. Whatever you want is all right with me. You got that whip appeal. Whip it on me. That is it. I bet that is like 80 to 90% of every woman's fantasy is to be with a guy who is serious about that shit. You got that whip appeal. The Time and Prince, all of them. I understand the yeah, yeah, you would love that song. You would, huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot, these men are right. Women love them. I love almost all 90s R&B. Yeah, like 90s R&B is a genre of music I'm afraid that will never return. I mean, the songs that came out, I mean, even though a lot of the songs were simpish, they are also timeless classics. Shoot, his Babyface's brothers, After Seven. Shoot, they got a couple of them out there that's real good. Ready or not, I'll give you everything and more. I mean, shoot, you had Tony, whatever you want. Like, I love that song. I love that song. But it's like the messages behind it, it wouldn't fit this generation, this dating generation. You know, you just you better luck with Megan Thee Stallion or Glorilla or some shit like that, or Tyler, one of them. Tyler's actually not that bad. I prefer 60s and 70s R&B. You can barely be a male R&B artist in this day and time. Neo is barely making it. Miguel faded away, and Chris Brown. Yeah, Chris Brown is on everybody's shit. Like, you know, you got guys like Bryson Tiller. You know, they trying. You know, but them dudes like a dime a dozen, and then like all of the damn the guy songs and the girl song, they sound the same these days. Shoot, in some R&B instances, you got women like making like as far as like how hard the beats are, like a Summer Walker or a Her, you know, one of them, or a and you know some people gonna like Janelle Monae, which I don't like Janelle Monae as a person, but she got a couple songs. Omarion and Ray J faded. Ray J was never there. Ray J was wait a minute, and he had another song, and he was that sex tape with Kim Kardashian. That's Ray J. Miss I hit it first. I haven't heard that song yet. I hit it first. I might just look it up on YouTube just to say I listened to that song. I haven't heard that song like as long as that song has been out. I have never heard it. At least After Seven had a song called "Till You Do Me Right." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for helping me remember that. Where they wasn't gonna put up with a bitch BS. Yep, yeah. Send more messages like that. You know, don't be a baby face. Be an Aaron Neville. Oh yeah, Bryson is on point. A song celebrating a woman pussy whipping him. Real masculine brothers hatred. Yes. 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 My brother, like, he got that tender lover. He got the tape because back then it was like tapes and records. He wore that fucking tape out. Just by listening to Whip Appeal, I was like, I think I was already what people called red pilled by that time. I mean, it wasn't no rage or anything like that. It wasn't no, ooh, I'm mad at these bitches. It wasn't like that. It's just that I knew that there was something that, like, as far as the social landscape for men, I knew that it was much more difficult. Even though we get the respect of physicality, there's so many other things that, microcosms, as they say. One wish. What's up, Jason Hurd? PJ Morton. Yeah, but they more underground. What about the one shot R&B artists like Prophet Jones and the public announcement without R. Kelly and Subway? Guys like that. You remember them? I mean, Shy had, Shy was you could say Shy was one shot because Shy came in with Jodeci and Boys to Men, and Shy fell somewhere in the middle. Jodeci was one extreme, Boys to Men was the other extreme. But the women are winning R&B because they male bash too much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a couple songs I done heard. They're talking about how she's mentally unglued and maybe not in those exact words, but you got to understand that. Hey man, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's what I understand. Like, it's interesting how the sex tape helped Kim and hurt Ray J. It turned him into a permanent joke. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Kim Kardashian blew up after that. Her whole fucking family blew up after that. I mean, that benefited her a lot more than it benefited Ray J. She got married to Kanye West and a couple of pro athletes and shit. Now now she around here talking about, like, she around here talking about crying about being alone and shit and shit. And she, like, I think she even said at one time she wanted her a nerd. Like, it's like, fuck out of here. Yeah, Aaron Neville, tell it like it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's exactly the song I was talking about. He told that woman, if you want something to play with, go get you a toy. My time is precious. Ray J only other song was One Wish. Yeah. Let's not forget the Boys to Men stuff. Yeah. Please don't go away from me. I'll be there for you when you call my name. I'll reach out my hand to, yeah, like all of that shit. Yeah, the second song on the first album was "A Lonely Heart Is What I'll Be, and No One Cares for Me." So, nigga, so so what? If no one cares, nobody care about me either. Like, shut up. Like, shoot. What's another one? Well, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Uh, that was that was more like around death, and that was a pretty somber song. Uh, yeah. Let me see. Anything on Boys to Men's second album that might jump out? Yeah, they I'll Make Love to You. No. End of the Road. I'll Make Love to You. Let's see. They was talking about hitting it in that one. So shoot. I used to like End of the Road though. Uh yeah. Like KC and JoJo will always be good music almost, although they sung a few Simp songs, but they did a few about marriage. All my life, I pray for someone like you. Shit, I don't know. Um, Silk and Jagged Edge. Yeah, Silk had a couple of CDs. I don't. I remember. I had the first CD. And I had to say that was hit it music though. That was blowing. Some of it was Simp. Some of it was blowing your back out music, blowing they back out music rather. And shoot. They as in women. But yeah. The first song was "Freaking You." And the ugly nigga, always the one that can sing. That was the case with Silk. I mean, I don't consider men good looking per se, but I can tell you which ones are the ugly ones. "'Cause tonight, baby," that nigga was ugly as fuck, man. That motherfucker looked like I don't know what he was fucked up. Like that motherfucker was fucked up. I love Jodeci. Me too. Me too, Angela C. Shoot. I can't wait. I mean, what was that song? Now I can't wait to fulfill this life we're dreaming of. That was some lovey-dovey shit. Another day might be too long. It's been months. Somebody know what I'm talking about. That was back in the days when brothers were looking for some foreign to ride in their foreign. Early 2010. Remember Solo? Barely. Barely. I know who you talking about too. So I remember Soul for Real. Like Soul for Real had always been a mystery to me, like how they didn't become more famous. I thought they would have been. Because remember the slew of boy groups that came out, Immature, another bad creation. They weren't. They was really like that popcorn shit. That when once another bad creation became teenagers, nobody was really rocking with that shit no more. Uh, they had Soul for Real. They had a lot of one shots too. They had the Neutrons. It was a group that I think Joe Jackson was like. There was a group that Joe Jackson managed way after his sons became too famous to be in his control. Uh, let's see. There's a lot of one shot groups. Yeah, too many to remember at this time. Yeah. Tito Jackson's sons came out with a group. They came out with one song that got on the radio. A Few Good Men. Yeah. Don't forget In the Rain by the Dramatics. Yeah, that inspired Keith Sweat's In the Rain. I want to go outside in the rain because I'm crying. Like, nigga crying and shit. Can no one see me crying? And I mean, like, Keith Sweat In the Rain was hard. It was blow her back out music. But just the lyrics, I want to go outside in the rain because I'm crying. Like, New Edition still making money. They are still performing because I seen that one Bobby Brown looking tired as fuck on the stage. like one thing about like the 80s groups and like even some of the 90s groups is like they had to dance and sing at the same time. And like that's why a lot of these like performers today lazy as fuck because like except for somebody like a Beyonce who has mastered the art of dancing and singing at the same time. But like back in the 80s, like especially like with the guy R&B groups, they had to do that shit all the time. Like they had to do some shit that, and I mean like they had to cross the leg, turn around and move and coordinate their steps with all. Like they was some hard workers. Like they was some hard workers, but like some of that shit look funny as fuck today. Like look at the old Full Force video. Boy, boy. BBD made good music too. When will I see you smile again? Because I obviously did some fucked up shit. Yeah, that was like the original song and the remix song was one of my favorite songs at the time it came out. And then like BBD had that other album, Hootie Mac. They had that song, "Something in Your Eyes." Like, yeah, I still like that song to this day too. Said PA used to go hard before R. Kelly got rid of him. Who's PA? Uh, I would say Aaron Hall. You know, if you remember the singing group Guy, which was more that New Jack music, you know, that Teddy Riley, that style Teddy Riley introduced. Oh, Teddy Riley had Blackstreet. We ain't mentioned Blackstreet. I don't want to lose you. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss good night? Huh? If that's a song about going out on your first date, I don't know. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss? Yeah, them boys, man. It's on my knee and it's like on bended knee. I hated the original, but when they came out with the remix, I liked the remix. But I hated the original. I thought it was some pussy shit. Can we go back to the day our love was true? Like, get the fuck out of here. I am remaking a song called "Don't Turn Around" by Black Ivory. One of the members is a friend of my father's. Oh, okay. I knew I was red pill when I heard that mess, Kev. Yeah, Mint Condition was a shit too. Yeah, Pretty Brown Eyes. Yeah, yeah, blow her back out music. It breaking my heart. Shoot. H Town. Yeah, H Town had a couple of them, Knocking the Boots. But then like later on, they was like, emotions make you cry sometimes. Yeah, people rocking emotions too. You know, but they had Knocking the Boots, which was definitely talking about blowing her back out. They had another one named Lick You Up. Like it had a hard ass beat. 112, Cupid. Cupid. I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of music came out to play for women. To play for women. Like, you know, like women don't really, you know, they don't want to hear all that hard ass shit. I mean, maybe in 2024, you know, the age of ratchet rap, but I mean, you know, the music was made to tailor to women. I mean, shit. I mean, you go out on a date, what you want to play? You want to play NWA or you want to play some H Town? Shit, I choose H Town and Jodeci. Shoot, even like if you listen to like if for some reason you listening to Jodeci and you got homies in the car smoking a blunt, they're like, nigga, what the fuck you doing? Like, shoot, I mean, it's, you know, wait till you get around some hoes. You know how some of your homeboys are hoes. 112 Cupid, that was a remake. You talking about what Art New was talking about, In the Rain, by Key Sweat, In the Rain by the Dramatics. Yeah, all right. Carl Thomas. I wish I never met her at all. I had a couple of women that were like that. I wish I never met her. Like, shit was rough, man. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, but Carl Thomas was a one shot. I thought Carl Thomas would have probably endured, but he was a guy under Sean Puffy Combs. But so it's like if you ain't under his complete control, he cannibalized you, made you his little money off of you, and then got rid of you. Let's see. Said one thing I like about Solange is that her music is not against me, and so to Angie Stone, when I am trying to interview her, I'm waiting to hear back. Yeah, I heard Solange was pretty good. It's just that she was in the shadow of Beyonce. And man, who was that? Who was that dude, that actor that they put her face up against? Orlando. I think her name was Orlando Jones or some shit. She looked just like that nigga. I like hell. I mean, shoot. I remember the days when she was skipping the videos with Bow Wow, like a lizard man. But it's Just Once by Quincy Jones and James Ingram. Hey, remember when Quincy Jones came out with that Back on the Block and they had the Secret Garden? Yeah, I love that song. It had like El DeBarge, Barry White, uh, James Ingram. Rest in peace to Barry White and James Ingram. Uh, and Al B. Sure. Al B. Sure was the first verse. Was Al B. Sure? Yeah. So because Al B. Sure, El DeBarge was still alive, and James Ingram and Barry White, who have since then passed away. I met him too. He was a cool, the lead singer of Silk. Yeah, the ugly dude. Oh yeah, like a lizard. Freaking You by Jodeci. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so. Say you quiet. It's like, God damn, man. I guess that's after a night of cocaine. It's like, that man was straight up with that shit. Those boys had vocals. Girl, You For Me by Silk. It's okay to look, man. I'm not saying that it's all simp stuff. It's okay. It's okay to want to be a woman's boyfriend. I would say that. To want to date a woman, to want to get her flowers, to want to be smelling good when you go around her, stuff like that. To occasionally treat her, because the way I've been taught to date, sometimes I get it, sometimes she get it. Now you got these entitled bitches out there, and I actually feel sorry for you guys who, who actually want something genuine and authentic. You know, just yeah, there are some out there that are like that. I'll tell you that much. Soul for Real was the make version of Total. Oh yeah. Oh what? There was some guy response to Total. Total seemed like they were kind of one shot. I mean, they tried to keep Total in there, but one of them looked like a nigga I went to school with. I mean, the one was semi cute, and the one that played the guitar was all right. I mean, you know, yeah, I got them on my playlist. Yeah, I mean, I think I got some of these stuff. Oh, Jodeci. Let me see. I need to get some Jodeci back on my playlist. Come and talk to me. I'm sorry about Solo. I remember the High Five. Yeah, man. The lead singer Tony Thompson, he died from huffing. 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 I think is something that you can do. You can get high off an air conditioner, Freon, or some shit like that, or some toilet or something like that. But either way, he was trying to find a way to get high, and a better way to get high, I guess. And shit, yeah, he's out of there. He was out of there, and he got caught up in the windfall because they were gonna make him a solo artist, I believe. But you already had better guys out there, so he kind of that short term fame he had kind of went to his, he didn't have it anymore, and it kind of devastated him. Monty was in love with Keith Sweat. She was in love with the concept of begging and shit. That motherfucker. There you go, telling me no again. Like, come on, dude. Like Bobby needs to take care of himself. Bobby old. Like, it's I know that there are men who are advanced in age that have taken care of themselves, like someone like an Ernie Hudson. But Bobby, we'll be lucky to get longer out of Bobby because Bobby used to be on some serious drugs. And him and Whitney was the couple. Shit. The man said Bobby Brown just hit the wall. It hit the wall hard. Like, no, that shit, that wall hit was long removed. One thing though, Keith Sweat song, that shit, but he was gangster as hell and still is in real life. Those ex-wives hate him. Yeah, I heard he was kind of a dick. He got them with his singing. Oh, they found out something else. Tender Love by the Force MDs. Yeah, about 3 or 4. I think 3 of them are dead. Tender Love. I used to love that song. Them dudes be laying it all on the line just for a taste of that tender love. They were working hard for the money back then. Lots of people depended on them. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You talking about the meeting in my bedroom? Yeah, and please don't be late. Yeah, public announcement. Orange Juice Jones. The rain. He said. I remember Saturday Night Live. Donald Glover was on there, and he did his little version of the rain. Well, yeah, Orange Juice Jones told one to get to stepping, man. He's like, man, you ain't finna be with him and be with me. Or, or today's ethic, okay, you can go ahead and do whatever you want, but I'm be doing whatever I want too. The showstopper is I Need Love by LL. Whew. Just the first lyrics. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. And in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl that's sweet as a dove for the first time in my life. I think I need love. Oh boy. LSG. Yeah. Levert Sweat Gill. Shame what happened to Gerald Levert. Let me tell you something. Is nothing more indignifying than watching a man cry because he's going through withdrawals. I seen a video, and I don't know if that video is still out here. I seen Gerald Levert cry like a baby because he was going through withdrawals. And this was shortly before he passed away. I was like, wow. Like it was just I didn't even want to see him like that, man. It hurt my heart to see him like that. And then he passed away. Frankie Beverly and Mays, Lattimore, Curtis Mayfield. Yeah, I mean, shoot, timeless classics. Oh, you talking about the kid groups? You thought they was cute? Paint huffing. Yeah. It was huffing of some type, but yeah. Tony Thomas. Yeah, you talking about like groups like Soul for Real and Another Bad Creation and Immature and various others who for some reason, like, if you saw them today, they actually showed a picture of Another Bad Creation all grown up. They seem to turn out all right. They don't look too fucked up. Like, but some of these kids that will be in the businessman po things, man. Silk remade a song I like called For the Love I Gave You. I cannot remember the original group my granddad used to listen to. Pam from Total accused her ex-husband of grape. Oh, sorry about that. Crackheads never die. He crashed into it. Low key. Key Sweat was Unc from Snowfall. Oh, okay. Drew Hill, somebody sleeping in my bed. Man, look, let me tell you something. The end of that video, if you remember that music video, he caught the woman in bed. I mean, it seemed like she was cheating on him throughout the video, so he decided to stay with her anyway. But it's like when he found out it was a woman at the end of the video, Cisco, which I mean, look, Cisco kind of one of them soft looking dudes. Like seriously, think about it. Cisco might have been a gangster in his real life. I don't know. He looked like he was about 5'4", 5'5". I mean, if you making music videos with skipping through a park with a high school cheerleader, then you obviously got issues in your real life. But I mean, he didn't come off as the type that just like, oh, okay, oh man, I'm dating this woman that's so sexy and so adventurous as to be catching another woman in the bed. Shit. Yeah. I do what any man do. I run back in the goddamn house. But it turned out to be a lie. Oh, okay. So she lied. Okay. So yeah, bitch crazy. Yeah, lies like that are fucking devastating. Like it's like you could you could damage someone forever. It's always gonna be somebody calling you a SAer, well, not a S. Who calls you a sexual assault? I mean, educational purposes. But they call you a rapist or something like that. That shit is, uh, uh, yeah. I mean, like I would like for all actual victims, if it is the truth, to get the help that they need and to punish the son of a bitch to the fullest extent of the law. But it's very egregious to lie about it. So once you lie, I don't feel sorry for you. I think Van Jones listens. Yep, yep. He is the prime. Yep, the usual suspect for something like that. Crying like get the fuck on TV and crying about a guy who used to write laws that adversely affect black people. You fucking bitch. Like, like LMAO dead at Art New Style. You know he does it. I mean, my wife be mad, so she be staying out with the homegirls till like 9:45. She get home, that man crying on the couch. I thought you wasn't gonna return. Not like that nigga cry like that. Like shit. Coach Lamont was good. Escape. Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Okay. Escape. Well, they. Oh yeah. Trifling. You're my little secret. Somebody. Everybody cheats. Candy Burress. She wrote no scrubs. So shoot. But then like then they'll make a song like "Who Can I Run To." I love "Who Can I Run To." If I found another woman in bed with my wife, I want to join in. What if she had a big back? What if she had Jello arms and a big back? Would you be so? Would you be so quick to do it? Like, it's like I wait till y'all finish. I'm being here playing Madden. Like, hey lover, the TikTok generation says that song is stalker music, and fuck the TikTok generation. Like, I mean, there's some cringe motherfucker. I heard presidential candidate, or well, we know she gonna get the Democratic nomination. We already know it because they think that she is the best shot we got against Donald Trump. Because Joe Biden couldn't get through another debate. I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, Joe Biden need to ride it off into the sunset. But they said Kamala Harris. I mean, they say she got a TikTok now. I never liked that cheating song by Escape. Yeah, because she was giving y'all game away. Everybody cheats. Gotta know how. Gotta know when. Oh, like shit. I mean, she might actually be telling the truth. It is sad. I mean, I don't think everybody, I mean, she can only speak for herself. Now she married, so uh I mean, no, I heard she broke up with old boy though. And last time I heard the guy she was on Real Housewives with, like then they opened up the restaurant. They got the foot in the ass review by Keith Lee. Yeah, everybody was mad as fuck about that shit. Yeah, you had Waka Flocka talking about no, was it Waka Flocka or was no somebody else talking about, man, don't be coming back to Atlanta, nigga. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. Y'all need to calm the fuck down in Atlanta. No news podcast. What's good? Just like they need to calm down in my home city of Montgomery, Alabama. The fuck is wrong with y'all? I mean, shit. I mean, we can only take the excuse of no father in the home so far. Like shit. It's like shit. It's like pointed to your dumbass environment. Shit. So, damn, I've been at this almost 3 hours. God damn. Shoot. I guess I had found a way to make the time pass. But you guys that are watching and you stuck with me, man, thank you. For real, for real. Shit. Man, shoot. it was a while. I mean, I know some of y'all came in at the hour mark or whatever, but shoot, appreciate it. Like I said, shout out to everybody for sticking with me. I had a couple slights at the beginning. Just go back to the beginning and start from there if you weren't here since the beginning and shit. But yeah, I will still continue on my promise to deliver content and live shows every night. Um, Let me see. For the past couple weeks, with the exception of uh last Friday and Saturday. No, 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 not this past Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday before that, I've been going on every night, and I'm basically doing this to get new eyes on this channel, to beat this algorithm, to just try to push this channel as much as I can because I have it. Why not do it? So I mean, shit. This is this is just like if you really think about being a content creator, you can you could kill your time other ways. Like, I could have been on PlayStation all fucking night or something like that, or watching a movie, or the other thing that married couples do, stuff like that. I mean, I can do all of that, but shoot, the thing is, shit, this is something that I like to do. So, and there are some people that are in these YouTube spaces that like to watch. So, yeah, my it's not like my goal is to become like the king of late night or something like that, or the weekend warrior like I used to call myself. But I mean, it's pretty cool, man. Being able to help reinforce media for black men. So I really appreciate the love that I've been receiving from you guys as of late, and the support, and the likes, and that serial disliker, whoever they are. Shit, you is let me see. You've been a big help too in motivating me and adding to my confidence or whatever for doing this. So yeah, 39 likes and got the serial dislikers dislike all by itself. Shit. Well, ever since last night, the smoke shows dislikes increased to 4. So I mean, shit. I'm doing great at this point. Shit. Ocho Cinco said if Keith thought the food was bad, then he should have still ate it and not said, man, fuck out of here with that. Yeah, fuck out. Give your honest opinion of that shit. I mean, I'm pretty. I don't like going in restaurants. Yeah, I used to work in restaurants, so it's like I know the whole breakdown of from the kitchen to the front to the girl at the damn door saying hi. I know the whole entire breakdown. So if especially if you're a celebrity, you have the resources to run a restaurant efficiently, and I'm talking about actual operation and not by ego and I'm a famous bitch. Nah, then he said smart way to shoot time by and make money at the same time and to help the brothers. Uh yeah. I will always make this claim right here, close Lamont. If someone says they are learning from here, it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter how the hater feels. Yeah, I will not argue with that. If someone says they have received help from listening to me, I will not argue with that either. And screw what a hater says. So yeah, so all right guys. Again, like I said, once again, thanks for tuning in. You have been extra good. Uh yeah, it's time for me to get out of here, and I will think of a topic for uh tomorrow night. Like for real, I didn't come up with this topic until like 5 minutes before, and this wasn't really a topic. This was like kind of here and there type of deal. So anyway, Thank you for tuning in. This is Kev. Long live the habitual line steppers. Go out there, black man, and win. Win, win, win. Salute. Peace out.